Hey guys, Corey with iReviewGear.com down here in my basement to talk to you guys a little bit about this Opticron MM3 ED spotting scope. This is a 50mm version of it. They do have a 60mm version, but this is the 50 we're going to be talking about here today. You know, Opticron got their start and they're a big name in the bird world, and it stands to reason if they can make it there, then they could really make it into the hunting world just the same. You know, when it came to my needs, I contacted Opticron because I was really looking for a nice lightweight version for backcountry hunting. I needed something with good clear glass and a good nice objective, but I wanted to try and cut some of the weight, and you know, this is what I was looking for. This version here has the HDF 12 to 36 power zoom lens on it. There are other options that you can get that are a lot of fixed powers, and if you'd like to upgrade, they do have an SDL lens, which is a little bit better eyepiece than what I've got here. It's really just kind of customize that how you like. Let's go over a couple of the features here that it has. You know, Opticron, they've done a pretty good job here with the mounting base. You can see that they've put this adjustable base on it, so you can actually adjust the scope 180 degrees either way. You know, that works out great when you're looking through a window mount on a tripod mount in the vehicle. You know, either side of the car, you can switch it back and forth between you and your buddies or whatever. You know, or even uneven ground. You know, that's going to be a really nice feature. Another thing that's really cool about this scope is you've got a main focusing knob here. It's the large adjustment for in and out of powers, in and out of stuff, and it really does make a good, you know, transition between distances and things like that. But what's really nice is this outside ring is a micro adjust focus, and you can really bring everything in and really clarify the picture, and that's just a really neat feature that this has. And you can do that without bumping the scope, and it really does help when you're looking way out or you're trying to pick out minute details. You got an adjustable eye cup, which really helps you when you're trying to get your eye, you know, the eye relief right for yourself. You know, or if it's the sun's coming in the wrong way and you're really trying to get your eye in there so that you're not getting backlight issues and things like that. So that's a really nice feature as well. You know, there's a few accessories that you can buy for this scope, and I'd like to talk to you about a couple of those. The first one I'd like to talk to you about is, you know, as with anything else, the digiscoping is kind of becoming the standard, and for us backcountry hunters, DSLR cameras are nice, but they're heavy and they're just not realistic for what we're trying to do. And so, you know, the alternative to that is this smartphone adapter, and this thing is just really cool. You know, I got an iPhone 5S. That's what I use. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm filming with right now, and I like to take that iPhone out there into the field with me. Sometimes it's nice to, you know, you might get a bar here or there, text the family, tell them you're okay, but it's also got a great camera on it, and it's nice to be able to take pictures. So, as I said, I'm trying to be lightweight, so I've got a nice lightweight scope. I got a nice lightweight carbon adapter here. That's like a polymer, I should say. Fits right over the top. You slide your phone in, you're going to get full field of view. You're going to be able to take some great pictures. Heck, you could even take videos with it if you wanted to. It's got a nice strap. You can throw that right around your neck, so when you're pulling it off, you want to go back to it, you're not going to lose it. It's going to stick with you. You know, it's a really nice little accessory that comes with this scope. Another thing I'd like to talk to you about is this protective carrying case that comes as an accessory as well. This is separate from the scope. You have to buy this on its own. I've taken this on and off of the scope several times now, and I got to say that it's pretty nice little accessory for when you're coming in and out of the backpack. It will really keep that scope. You know, you spent some money on the scope, and you really want to keep it protected. So this is a nice feature. It does come at a cost, though. You know, one of the features I just explained, where you have this adjustable ring here, when you put that on the scope, you're not going to be able to access this ring, so you're not going to be able to turn the scope. So that's something you're going to want to think about. You know, if you're going to be doing a lot of glassing from the car, you're going to not want to put this case on. But if you're sticking it in and out of your backpack and hiking way back into the wilds, then it's a really good thing to put on there just to keep your scope safe. You know, it might blow over. You never know what's going to happen out there, and it's nice to have the peace of mind to know that you're going to keep your scope safe. So anyhow, I'd like to get this thing out in the field. I got some further testing to do, but I wanted to do a quick overview down here just to check it out before we get out there with it. So the Opticron MM3 ED spotting scope with the HDF 12 to 36 zoom power eyepiece is what I got here. From what I've seen so far, just shooting around the house with it and checking it out, it's a great little product. I'm excited to get it out into the field and test it out, and I'll be making another video once I've gotten a chance to get out there and do that. So stick with iReviewGear.com, and we'll get some more reviews for you guys. Thanks a lot. Hey guys, Corey with iReviewGear.com out here doing my field portion for this Opticron MM3 ED 50mm spotting scope, and I got to tell you what, so far I'm real happy with it. Like I talked about before, you got an adjustable base here to turn it if you're using a window mount or anything like that, just to give you a kind of a clear level sight picture. We got a large focus knob that's for quick focusing when you're kind of zooming in between and out at distances, and then a really small micro adjust, which is really fantastic when you're trying to get that just real crisp detail, looking for antler tips or anything like that. It really is going to help make a difference for you. Looks like the bulls are bugling, so that's nice. We also have a real nice adjustable eye cup here, so you can really kind of adjust your eye relief and get that set up the way you need it, which is a really nice feature. The eyepiece itself is the HDF eyepiece, and it's got a 12 to 36 power zoom, the version that I have. There's also other options that you can get, fixed powers and an SDL, which is a little higher quality, nice eyepiece as well. And you can really customize that however you want. Like I said, this is the 50mm version of it, but you can also go for a 60mm for a little wider objective and a little more light gathering capability. But I got to tell you, this 50mm scope, not only is it compact and great for the backcountry and backpacking for that matter, but it really is a bright and clear scope, and it's done a fantastic job for me. I really like it. I'm a pretty big fan. I've gotten some fantastic pictures with it, with the phone scope attachment that I showed you guys earlier, and you know, it's just been a really good product. I think if you're in the market for a spotting scope, you should definitely check out the Opticron MM3 ED spotting scope, and if you're in the market for gear reviews, always remember iReviewGear.com. Thanks a lot, guys.